Welcome back to Groovy Egg's farm. I am Jeff. Today is Tuesday. I have some boxes in my minivan, and I've got a feeling some of these are going to be very useful right away. I'm going to dig in and try to make this one short, and thank you to all of whatever is about to come. And one I can tell right off the bat because it's heavy and it was on my Amazon wish list. I guessed the first thing in this box, but I didn't guess the other three things. This is a garden hose. I think it's 70 feet, 75 feet, ultra durable hose. And now I've got chickens in the front yard, and if I put a splitter at the well house, I can run then I don't have to carry water, and this saves me time and energy, and this is awesome. So thank you. Also in this box, it helps to have a nozzle at the end of the garden hose. I like to use either a center or a flat for rinsing things off, and then you use full to fill up the waterers, and these are good. This one has a nice durable. I could do a whole video on these garden hose heads, but thank you. Now water station to the front yard. Also in the box is some dishwasher detergent pods. Molly's Suds dishwasher detergent pods, formulated with earth and plant derived ingredients. This is good for, septic systems or gray water systems. It's less chemical-y than some of your popular brands. And I do a lot of dishes, cook every meal, and I like to make messes sometimes. Fried rice, you know how you do all your dishes, and so I love having a dishwasher so that I can make more messes in the kitchen, and this helps with that. Thank you so much. And also in that box, a sheet set. So cool. I've got cats, and they go through, especially the bottom sheets, in a hurry. They get their paws going, and I can't. So I think I've gotten three sets of sheets, and that is awesome. So less laundry, or laundry less often. And how cool is this? How cool is this? Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't know how that got on there. No, Dogman, this got sent to Dogman. I do have my own P.O. box. Well, actually, I share it with Drew from Drew's Lens, but it's in the description of all my videos. But this is from Tennessee, and the other rugs that I got, one in the kitchen and one in the living room, came from them. So they're setting me up on the rugs, and I've got a front porch, so this will go great. This is cool. Thank you. And another heavy box with lots of stuff in it. Keeping the cats fat and happy. Thank you so much. Two of these. Oh, this is the big one. Yeah, this is the big one. 24 cans. And awesome. This is something I have not had for quite a while. I like making cupcakes and, doing a little baking here and there. But I'm just, cutting down on sugar. So stevia, and this is granulated, so you can use it in place of sugar in whatever recipes, or you can use it in coffee, or wherever you use sugar. So this is not something that I splurge on very often. But now I can see some, I don't know what, some cupcakes or something in my future. I gotta work hard to earn it. And a 2-pack of these shut-off valves, and that way I can put these on the end of the hose, connect the nozzle to the end of it, and I can shut them off here. It makes things much easier rather than having to walk back and forth. And 2-pack of these. These are gonna go in use right away. And a splitter valve with shut off. This I'll put, I already have one of these. I already have one split going way out there, but now I need a split at the main water well and run a hose through the front yard. I should probably show that. Oh, look who showed up again. He's always popping in on me. Yeah, and it came with some tape and extra washer thingies. What do they call these little black things in the middle? They're not washers. They are... And another thing of dishwashing detergent tablets. I have used this brand before. Somebody gifted me a bunch of these and I just run out of them. The other ones I have not used yet, but these I have used, and they're good for gray water systems. My old place, I had a gray water from the kitchen sink and dishwasher, so I used this stuff, which is more natural, and yeah, so it works well, and I'm stocked up. I probably do 4, 5, 6 loads of dishes in the dishwasher every week, sometimes more. Depends on how much of a mess I make. Thank you to JM. I'll just use the initials, and I blame you for the messes I'm about to make in the kitchen using my sugar substitute, and I'll be able to clean up my messes a lot easier. Oh yeah, a couple of tool bags. As I've been acquiring tools from everyone, these really do help a lot. I've got tools in boxes and plastic totes, and especially I've been repairing fencing, and so there's a lot of little stuff involved. You know, the repair kits and this and that and the other, and so having one of these available, throw your little bits and pieces in one bag, take it to the work site, and you're not making trips back and forth with your hands full and under your arms, and these just make things a lot easier. So this little one is what I'm going to use for my fence repair mobile kit coming up in the near future. And in this bigger one, I can put my Sawzall, maybe a charger, and some other stuff, and that way I can grab it and go. These are so appreciated. All right, thank you. And I got some more coffee. You guys bring me much joy to my mornings and my afternoons with some good coffee. This is a Kona blend. It's 10% Kona, but still very good stuff. I like Don Francisco's. They've got a few varieties that I've had many times. I do not believe I've had this variety before, so I look forward to that one. I get the whole beans and I grind them myself, and yeah, I enjoy the coffee. How much do I go through at least 2 pounds a month, probably closer to 3 pounds a month, depending on how many times I drink in the afternoon instead of taking a nap. So I really appreciate all the coffee coming in. It keeps me going. Before I go put these in action, I also need to thank, there are some PayPal donations that have come in from just incredible people, and thank you so much for helping me out in that way also. I've never figured out the message system on my phone, and yeah, there's so much I need to do. I tried setting up my own email server, and because I did it years ago, but I got it going, but now so I need to finish doing that, and I need to update my website, which I started doing last night, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, but for right now I need another workstation in the front yard for the chickens in the front yard, so I'm going to do that. Thank you so much, everybody, but I got to get back to work thanks to you guys. Looks like I'm about to disturb Bob's nap. That's all right. I do it all the time. He always forgives me. I'm gonna get your belly. I'm gonna get your belly. I'm gonna get your belly. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Bob. This is pretty much perfect. I can probably fill up a waterer without even having to pick it up and move it around. And yeah, if I ever get around getting like a 20-foot extension, I could probably do the other flocks the same way. But this fencing, this is not permanent. I want to move another flock into the front yard and have 3 of them in here. But this is saving me wear and tear and time and energy. And I really appreciate useful gifts like that. And for now, I can drape it over the front porch railing. I wouldn't mind bringing like a little table or something out here so that I'm not bending down to the ground all the time when I'm doing the waters. But so this is a perfect landing spot, and I can utilize the porch for helping me provide the water. And look what I got blooming in the front yard. Yeah, we got some daffodils. Little patch there. These were left over from the previous owner. And a nice patch of daffodils there. Also blooming is some forsythia. This, with the help of Papa Pepper and some other folks, did get transplanted from the old place. This was just a little side shoot that got transplanted, and the main plant got transplanted. And it's not as big and luscious and everything as I've seen in previous springs, but I will definitely take some pretty yellow flowers in the end of February. In between the forsythia is a rose bush that also got transplanted from the old place. This is one of those like climbing varieties that bloom tons of these, you know, smaller red roses. But yeah, I'm excited to see something happen with this rose bush. There's the well house where I just put the Y going to the front yard, and then the other part of the Y comes up here, and I've got a second water station. I've got a splitter right there, and then I've got like a 20-foot hose coming over here, and this is my second water station. Right now I'm sharing a nozzle between this station and the other one because winter and dropping them on the rocks does yeah, I'll pick some up in a minute here, but yeah, winter and dropping them on rocks is not good for your garden hose nozzles. But so I'm sharing this one with the other water station over there. But yeah, the water well comes to here. I got another Y splitter here. One of them goes to the water station here, the other one goes way over there. I would recommend staying away from this type of garden nozzle with that type of bottom. The metal will break inside there if you let them freeze. You can turn your water off and everything, and if you let them freeze, they will crack and bust. Or if you drop them on a rock, which I'm constantly doing, they will crack right there at the bottom. So I had one of these that I used for years without problems, and but then I went through 2 of them here, and so now I like these with the more solid base, and we'll see if they last longer. And while we're digging through my garden nozzle graveyard, don't even bother with these. Don't even bother with these. The first time you drop them, the ends pop off, and there's a little plastic piece that goes in there to connect them, and you lose the plastic piece, and then you leave them sitting around because you're just hoping that one day you're going to come across that little plastic piece, and so you can use them again. But I haven't come across little plastic pieces, so I would not recommend these longer ones. Yeah, unless, well, I mean, I'm clumsier than the average person, but still. The second shutoff valve is going to be very handy also. I had this one on here, but these plastic ones, they start leaking. I'm hoping the metal brass ones don't start leaking, but these ones, I don't know how long I've had this. I've had this one for a few years, but it leaks now, so I've got a replacement. I just gotta walk all the way over there and turn it on, and then walk all the way back here and test it out and fill the water. See, up here I just have that old broken cooler, and that keeps me from having to bend all the way down to the ground. That helps on the back a little bit. Since I'm sharing this nozzle with the other water station, the shutoff valve will allow me to turn it off and remove the nozzle. Oh, yeah. And hopefully it doesn't leak. Oh, either it leaks or I ain't got it tight enough. There we go. There we go. No leakage. That's all I've got today. Thanks for watching, and take it easy, everybody. These dudes are taking it easy before bedtime.